This is Rick Prokop, and welcome to Piano Power Lessons. Today we're going to look at another exception to the rule when playing swinging eighth notes. And it involves the use of a rhythmic device in music called a hemiola. So if I were to play this figure for you, you would perceive that as a melody containing three-note groups. That, that, and then the finish. And if we were playing in 4/4 time, we would count them as triplets. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Well, what if I was to play the same line with regular eighth notes now that are not normally grouped into threes? So we'd have this now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you have a very interesting rhythmic figure that goes over the bar line. Let me demonstrate. And this is what hemiolas do. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. You see, the figure, that three-note figure just went over the bar line, and this is 1. Listen again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now, the same over-the-bar action could occur if you take a figure from 4/4 time and then put it into 3/4 time. For example, if we had 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this four-note, eighth note group is pretty regular in that context. But what if we put it in a waltz time? 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and. So you see how that figure at various places in the line go over the bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, right there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Now we're on course, right? Then 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, and here we've gone over the bar again. So this is how hemiolas work to make the music more interesting to the listener. So let's go back to our original melody, add some chords, and see how it sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with a little more speed, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now you're hearing ba-ba-doo-ba-da, ba-ba-doo-ba-da, ba-da-doo-ba. And it's a lot more exciting. Well, let's see how you would approach this, the right-hand part, at least physically. So we'd start with a drop, and then an up, up, and a drop, up, up, drop, up, up, drop, up, up, drop, up, up, and then whack that last note with your fourth finger. Now, it's really important that you be able to count with this. So I'm going to go really slowly, and we'll do the down, up, down, up motions, but it gets a little confusing when you're trying to count. So let's try it together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now I want to give you a different view of what you could do with your wrist. You could take your other hand, place the thumb on top of your wrist and index finger underneath, and then just drop the wrist, pick it up with the other hand, drop it, just guide the wrist and then do your counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All right, now we're going to try to swing it, and we'll do this very slowly at first. So we'll count like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, and a little faster now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All right, we have the metronome on 60 now. Let's see if we can do this. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, with counting, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All right, and the chords we're going to use in the left hand are C, E, G, A, and that's called C6. That's our 1 chord. And then we're going to use D minor 7th, D, F, A, C. That's our 2 chord. And then a second inversion, G 7th chord is our 5 chord, and back to C 6th. And then as far as putting the hands together, we'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right there is where the D minor comes in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now, the right thumb is going up, so you want to go up with this wrist also. So we have a down, 2, down, down, up with both. Okay? It's best to do the same thing with both wrists as much as you can. Watch again. Okay? All right, picking up from that D minor 7th, we have the thumb on E here. Okay? And the D minor 7th, we start on 1. So we go 1 and 2 and 3. Try that again. 1 and 2 and 3. All right, let's try to patch those 2 parts together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. All right, and then for the last 2 beats, we have this. 3 and 4 and 1. In terms of down, up, ups, we have down, up, up, down, up. Down, up, up, down, up. All right, I think we can try the whole thing slowly now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and all right, now we're going to play it with the metronome starting on 69 and work our way up to around 100. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's try 94. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, 104. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in general, when you play these 3-note hemiola figures, it's usually the top note that's accentuated. So if you have, or like we did, all right? And if you're coming down, or and then you can use triads. Coming down. So in the next lesson, we'll do one with triads. But I really want you to work on what we did today before we go on to that. So, hope you enjoyed the lesson and have a great day, and I hope to see you next time.